Have you ever bought a whole bag of potatoes to enjoy over time, only to find them sprouting after just a few weeks? Many people throw them away immediately, thinking sprouted potatoes are poisonous, but in reality, not every potato needs to be discarded. When stored for a long period, potatoes can easily sprout and produce solanine, a natural toxin. If it builds up in large amounts, solanine can cause nausea, stomach pain, and even poisoning. The dangerous part is that this toxin has no smell or taste, so you can't detect it just by sampling. The safest way is to take a close look. If there are only a few small sprouts and the skin still has its normal color, even if there's a bit of soil, you can cut off the sprouts and use the potato. But if the skin has turned green, the sprouts are long, or the potato is shriveled, it's best to throw it away. Cooking will not remove solanine, so don't take chances. And don't be too quick to waste them. Sprouted potatoes can still be put to good use if you know how. In just a moment, I'll share 6 safe, smart ways to turn them into something useful, saving you money while protecting your family's health. These are simple tips with surprisingly big results. Let's get started. While cooking, it's almost impossible to avoid getting oil stains on your clothes. These stains are often stubborn and annoying, even after trying multiple cleaning methods. But here's a super simple trick. First, take a sprouted potato and cut it in half crosswise with a knife. Then, take 1/2 of the potato and sprinkle a little salt onto the cut surface. Just a thin, even layer is enough. Now, use this part of the potato to rub directly on the stained area of the clothing for about 7-10 minutes. Thanks to the natural starch in the potato combined with the salt, the mixture acts as a gentle cleanser that helps break down and lift grease stains, and even blood stains in some cases. After scrubbing thoroughly, just wash the garment as usual. Oh, this is really a wonderful thing. The stain will be noticeably reduced, and the fabric surface will look clean and refreshed. It's a handy little hack, budget-friendly, eco-friendly, and a smart way to repurpose something you might have thrown away. Tip 2. Have you ever noticed that the greasy stains on the stove never seem to completely disappear, even after wiping with a cloth? This happens quite often, especially after cooking fried dishes. But did you know that a sprouted potato can actually become a powerful helper in cleaning the stove? It's really simple. Just cut the sprouted potato in half and use the cut side to rub directly onto the greasy stains on the stove surface for about 2-3 minutes. Then, use a kitchen cloth to wipe it again. Right away, the stains will visibly fade, giving you a shiny stove surface like new. So instead of throwing it away, make use of that sprouted potato to tackle those stubborn stains in the kitchen. Tip 3. After each meal, the kitchen sink is often covered in grease, making it hard to clean using just water. This is really frustrating. Instead of using harsh chemical cleaners, you can rub the cut side of a potato directly onto the greasy areas in the sink for 3-5 minutes, focusing on spots with heavy buildup like the bottom of the sink, around the drain, and along the stainless steel walls. While scrubbing, the starch from the potato will be released, which has a strong ability to absorb grease, helping to lift off the oily layer without scratching the surface. Finally, rinse with clean water. You'll see the sink become unexpectedly shiny and clean, with no chemicals needed. Tip 4. Additionally, to clean rust stains off scissors, prepare a sprouted potato. Use a knife to cut the potato in half horizontally to expose the flat surface. Next, sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda onto the cut surface of the potato. This helps increase friction and improves the rust removal process. Then, use it to rub directly on the rusty part of the scissors. Scrub evenly for about 3-5 minutes. Thanks to the mild reaction between the natural acid in the potato and the alkalinity of the baking soda, the rust will gradually come off. After scrubbing, leave the potato residue on the surface of the scissors for about 5 to 7 minutes to enhance the cleaning effect. Finally, rinse the scissors with clean water and dry them with a soft cloth. As a result, your scissors will become shiny and look like new. Who would have thought just one potato could magically make rust vanish so easily, right? Tip 5. Leather shoes are loved for their elegance and durability, but they can easily get scratched, dry out, or fade if not cared for properly. If you don't have specialized products, try this simple trick. First, choose a sprouted potato, since at this stage, the potato contains more sap, which helps soften and condition the leather surface better. Next, cut the potato in half horizontally to create a flat cut surface. Hold one half firmly and gently rub the cut side all over the leather surface of the shoe. Use circular motions with even pressure, focusing on dry or lightly scratched areas, as well as spots that tend to bend, like the toe and the collar of the shoe. If the shoes are still new and the leather is stiff, this process will help naturally soften the leather, making them more comfortable and flexible to wear. After rubbing, leave the starch and sap from the potato on the surface for a few minutes to boost the softening and restoring effects. Finally, use a clean, soft cloth to thoroughly wipe off any remaining potato residue. The result is a pair of leather shoes that look brand new, soft, shiny, and stylish, all thanks to a potato you might have otherwise thrown away. It's a simple, budget-friendly tip that's totally worth trying for anyone who loves leather shoes. Tip 6. If you have a lot of sprouted potatoes that you haven't had a chance to use up, don't throw them away. Reuse them to grow new ones. First, prepare a pot with soil, choosing the size based on how many potatoes you have. If you have more space, you can plant them directly in your garden. When planting, place the potato in the soil with the sprouts facing up. This is very important because if the sprouts face downward, the plant won't grow. You don't need to bury it too deep. Just cover the potato with a thin layer of soil. Then lightly spray water to keep the soil moist. With just simple care, you'll be able to harvest potatoes in the next growing season. It's an easy and budget-friendly method. Even if you have no gardening experience, you can still grow potatoes successfully. So, what about you? How do you usually deal with sprouted potatoes? If you have any good tips or personal experience, don't hesitate to share them in the comments below so everyone can learn from each other. And if you found the tip in this video helpful, please hit the like button to support me. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Who knows? Maybe they need it too. To make sure you don't miss out on more fun and practical tips, remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.